Hello, internet friends. Welcome back. My name is Bay. This is gonna be my Final Fantasy 16, but I'm bad playthrough. I think this is like part 5 or something. I'm not introing all of these because they just kind of flow into each other, but like hour to an hour and a half long chunks where I just sit here and play Final Fantasy 16, working towards 100%ing the game. There are 50 trophies, of which so far we have gotten 3 of 50. So we have a lot more to do. We have a lot more to go. So if you enjoy the ride, you can watch it live or watch it in VOD form, whichever you'd like. All right, let's continue onward. First off, can we pet the dog right now? No, Torgal doesn't want pets. Yes, Torgal gets pets. Okay.
Do you like that boy?
Yes. Squeeze through here and continue onward. I was looking at the different control schemes for the game because you can't just rebind one thing to one thing, but oh.
What exactly do you plan on doing when you find this dominant the fire?
What do you think? I'll show him the mercy he showed my brother, and cut out the tongue of any man who tries to talk me out of it.
All right. Forest dark enough as it is.
We still have this terrible looking sword on our back. I have started to soak in some of the reviews and opinions of Final Fantasy 16, and I can see the good and the bad. These are flying in the damn air. Chia! Chia! Trying to find an angle that I could jump up and attack those gigantic hornets. But yeah, I've definitely seen some of the bad to lukewarm takes with this game, though. Can I jump into the air on these guys?
It's over. Stay down.
Oh! Did I just level up in mid-combat? Yes. Oh, the combat just ended. I was like, wait a minute. I thought I was still fighting.
See that river? We follow her upstream and we'll be in Lost Wing in no time.
In no time. Right.
In no time. Right. There's some feedback that says that the like the loot progression in this game is just like really lame because there really isn't any. You just kind of go from one set of gear to another set of gear, and then upgrade that set of gear, and then move to the next set of gear. But there really is there's no customization at all. Oops.
It's over.
It's also the feedback about how the game is also way too easy if you want to play it on easy mode, which I'm not doing. Just to go over again, we are currently on, is it in system? Yeah, so we're action focused because there's a story mode version of this game. And then to go one step even beyond that, there are items in this game, if you weren't here for the original stream, that allows pet commands to happen automatically and time slowing before evadable attacks so that you can dodge even easier, or the fact that you can make dodging automatic. So there are ways to improve the game to make it even more, it's both accessible and easier. But we just got on like the gil earned and XP earned one and then some defense. So I'm not playing on with the easier or more accessible affixes. Those things are there for players that may not be familiar with this type of combat system, this Devil May Cry Bayonetta full action combat, which is also brand new to Final Fantasy as a genre. I almost said 14. Final Fantasy 16. So we're playing it on hard mode, as it were. Or it could be normal, and the other ones are just easy. Oh. Oh, my face. Damn it.
Keep your distance, boy.
Still trying to get the burst timing down, which I'm not doing a very good job at. Damn it.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Well then, okay. There we go. That was a little better. And the timing on the combos is very fast. But you can't just button mash it. So it has a very specific rhythm to it.
That's better.
That's better.
Better already.
Better already. There's also opinions coming out about how the game is basically just a lot of corridors that lead you to the next cutscene.
Quiet.
Like this. But a lot of games do this now, so.
Someone's far from home.
Let's follow him.
Oh, great. I thought all the yard work outside had finished, but apparently my neighbors said no. Even more yard work continues. Hopefully you can't hear it. That's all. It's loud for me, though.
And?
Hello.
They're just down that way. All of them. Grieger's my witness.
Hmm.
Excellent.
Damn.
We move.
I don't understand. Have I not proven loyal?
It is true my liege values loyalty above all else. But were you not quick to betray your countrymen for the promise of coin?
Well, yeah.
That woman.
Benedicta Harmon. commander of Walood's elite intelligences. If we can capture her...
You! Weapons on the ground, Imperials!
Uh-oh. Ambush.
Let's get this over with then.
Mini boss fight, maybe? Or just trash fight?
At least they're not giant lizards.
Put a lady on the wind!
Don't let them get away.
This guy's a mini boss.
Sicko talk.
Damn, his like multi-attack got me. Damn.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Trying to time that. That's tough.
Don't let them get away. Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy.
This guy's tanky as heck. What the hell? Whoa. Something new? Oh, cinematic clash. So there's cinematic hits, evades, and clashes now. Yes, we're still getting tutorials. You're damn right we're still getting tutorials. Yep. When the screen flashes orange like this during a pivotal moment in battle, repeatedly tap square. I've also heard, I mean, this is a thing. Also some feedback that whereas these are cinematic, they're also very easy. The evades and hits have like a 3-second timer, which seems like an eternity. But I don't know if it's meant to be hard either. Like, this game isn't Souls. And I've never played a Bayonetta or adjacent type of game, like a Dante's Inferno kind of thing, right? I haven't played a game like that to know if are they difficult or are they more, you know, the character action is more supposed to be just fun and look cool, right? I thought that was the whole point. So we're spamming square. We have spammed square.
Behind you.
This guy looks like a ring wraith. Kinda. We have spammed more square. Portal, you want to like get this guy off me real quick?
Don't let them get away.
What? Holy shit! Okay.
A little help.
Oh, that was. Hey, I'm trying to get the parry.
My wounds, boy.
My wounds, boy. Oh shit, that hit me actually.
Now, you die!
Oh. Yep, that just killed me. Okay. Damn. It's our first loss. I just didn't dodge the attack, I guess.
Not this time. Keep your distance, boy.
Damn. Damn, I don't know how to do burst still. Oh, hit me again with it. That's a lot of damage. Yikes. Damn, I'm trying to get like a parry window or a dodge or something like that, but
That'll help.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Keep your distance, boy.
oh my god, that is so hard to time. Just kind of hits me.
My wounds, boy.
My wounds, boy. Oh crap. Okay. Oh, that was cued. All right. Oh. And these are very easy. It's like 6 button presses, it feels like, and then it ends. But I mean, like, it's cinematic, is it not? I love the numbers that pop up when you slice someone open from neck and collarbone all the way down to their belly button. Oh, 43, 17 damage. Big. Increases attack by 7. And some silk and some meteorites. They are easy to get through but hard to master. The combo systems to maximize points. Oh,
We were Imperials.
right.
Well, you do look the part. Though you fight like a true shield of Rosaria, and one blessed by the Phoenix at that. Speaking of which, I wonder. Does the icon of fire give blessings, do you think?
You don't believe me?
And lo, the Creator did make of the elements 8 icons to serve as keepers of the one law. Not that I've ever set too much store by holy doctrine, but on that point, it's clear. Fire has always had just the one warden, as of all the rest. A new one can't be born until the previous dies, and even that can take years. The thing is, you don't strike me as a liar. Which leaves but one person who might be able to shed some light on the matter. And they're in Lost Wing. As are our Waluda friends, I would imagine. We should hurry before it gets dark.
Waluder is how it's pronounced.
What
Okay.
if someone discovers the bodies?
Well, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
I mean, Kratos logic, they're not going to use it anymore. Stage replay and arcade mode. Okay. This is now available from the Hideaway's Arte Stone. Enter the virtual battlescape for details on each of the new options. Did you get anything for doing that? I don't know. Well, this is where we're heading. We can't really do anything else right now. Heading to the Orabella Downs, or Orabelle. Not sure if the double E or the E-L-L-E how it's pronounced. Or just Orabelle Downs. The idyllic plains that stretch across the southern reaches of the Holy Empire are sparsely populated unless one knows where to look. All right. Well, do we know where to look, or are we just wandering around? Sometime later. The Holy Empire of San Barquet.
So much for arriving before sunset.
I didn't realize we were this close. Any idea what that is they built the village around?
The Fallen Ruin. I've heard some call it an airship.
Wow.
Though its flying days seem to be behind it. a shame, that.
You truly think a dominant's waiting for us in that village?
My scout has never given me any reason to doubt him. Which is why I think we should hurry. Come on.
Those obelisk things. So attuning with an obelisk allows Clive to travel quickly to the location via both the world map and local map. Clive need only approach an obelisk to attune with it. This is the unlocking the world bit. Yeah. The open world sections aren't that big, but they're big enough to that fast travel is just helpful. Probably won't be very useful until later on. Oh, we're schmoving? He's like a run speed increase. Not to hell what that was. All right. So there are just kind of random encounters then. Okay. I was wondering about that. If things were always curated or if they were just random little pockets of dudes. It's like a sprint.
Figures up ahead.
But are they friends or foes?
Where? What? Oh. I don't know how that works with fences, Clive. Oh boy, 2 gil. It's so dark.
Keep your distance.
I level up so fast. I'm already 14. Either you just have to, or they just want to keep the pace of leveling up to be exciting.
It's over. You lose.
I also don't know how important it is to actually roam around and explore like old school games, because again, this game is relatively linear, so I figured you could just play the main story and do nothing else and do nothing extra. The game has to allow you to do that. Are there any square grapes on these vineyards?
Give them all you've got, boy.
Whoa. That's a weird attack. It has like no reach.
But why? What is it they want?
You're welcome to ask the next ones we meet. Let me know how it goes.
Man, I don't know how dark it is on screen for you guys. This is dark for me. I mean, it's supposed to be. It is nighttime. Have I walked into a cutscene? Oh my god, I've walked into a cutscene. Lost Wing. Oh, so one of these settlements built under fallen ruins. All right.
No sign of the royalists.
Or anyone else for that matter. It's too bloody quiet. Even for this hour.
What do we do now?
First we look for my scouts. You start here, I'll circle round the back.
How do I let you know if I find him?
Good question. Shout?
Subtle.
I don't even know what he looks like.
Are there people down there though, or is it abandoned? I don't really see anyone.
The village can't be completely abandoned, can it?
This is what I was saying, Clive.
You miss me? I'm flattered, but let's stick to the plan, eh?
I mean, I'm exploring. You were just the exact same path I took.
That sounds like a child.
Oh. The edges are dark, but everything else is good otherwise? Fair enough.
It's all right. I'm not one of them. My friend and I, we're with the Imperial Army, and we've come to help. Do you know where your parents are?
In the church.
Then I'm going to find them and make sure they're safe. Can you stay hidden here until then? To the church, then.
Not exactly hidden. We're following Benedictia and stuff right now. Or Benedicta. And her cronies. Oh, all this is like blocked off. Really? It's just a menu? Okay. So Lost Wing is a settlement located in central Sanberke on the northeastern edge of the Great Wood. Having initially found prosperity as a stopover point for traveling traders, it fell from favor with newer, better roads bypassed it and eventually fell off the map entirely. The village is built both in and around fallen ruins that the people of Lost Wing claim was once called an airship. So all this stuff. Are we underneath? Okay. Okay. And I can't wait until I get rid of this sword.
This man's gonna die if we don't get into a healer.
Enough of your barking, dog!
About time.
Stand back.
That's one way to do it.
Who the hell are you?
Clive!
So we didn't find them.
Thought you weren't coming.
You still alive, Gav?
Barely. Been doing what I can for the villagers, but
I thought you were joking.
It's all right. He's with me. Is this everyone?
no, there were others. A pair of royalists came for the bearers just before you arrived.
Was a dominant among them?
Maybe. It's not like he was holding a sign.
I'll give you one guess where he's going. Clive, after him.
Well, is he going to the buffet? It's in the mezzanine down the hall. Oh, gotta hold forward. We're holding forward. Oh man, I'm holding forward. Whew. Still holding forward, see?
Any word from the scouts?
Very good.
Not yet, my lady, but we have the dominant's companion. It's only a matter of time before we seize our quarry.
Very good. And what of the others?
The bearers have been taken to Caer Novent.
Some may still be worth keeping should the dominant elude us.
All is in hand, my lady. They will not be spoiled. I give you my word.
Gentlemen, a toast!
Will you join me? My thanks.
To Our Lady of the Wind and the King!
The Imperials drink this piss?
Well, it would go some way to explain their breath.
Yummy.
Lady Benedicta! Imperials!
Am I gonna scrap with Benedicta this early? Uh-oh. Oh.
And instead of killing them, you lead the rats straight to us.
Mercy!
Oh yes, turn your back to her. Good job, dingus.
Look what we have here, boys. An Imperial bearer. Good. I was getting bored.
Oh gosh. I guess so. Yeah, here we go. I guess. Okay, sure. Yeah, so she's Garuda. Yep.
Where did?
Oh, I guess I gotta fight one of her little, one of her air sister things or whatever the hell.
What is that thing? If this means what I think it does, Sid has some explaining to do.
Damn it. That attack was very delayed. I dodged too early. Okay. Oh man.
Not this time. Don't let them get away.
Damn.
Well done, Torvald. You better be on your way, Sid.
Nope.
Give them all you've got, boy. Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy.
Okay, that wasn't that bad. It's just trying to get the timing for the depth perception to like line up frames, and I was trying to get some parries. Magic dash, sharp fangs. Sure, sure. Cleric's medallions increases healing potency of potions. Estus flask +1. No, this is the Estus medallion or whatever the hell it's called. It just adds 20%. Okay. That could be beneficial. Depends on how important Gil is.
Even for a branded.
Clive!
Look who's here to save the day. Is this how you recruit all of your charges?
Don't recall you complaining, Benedicta.
Uh-oh.
So, Sidolphus.
Mm-hmm.
Remind me, why was it that you betrayed your kingdom?
Mm-hmm.
I asked you a question, Lord Commander.
Lord Commander? Commander? Let's read. So the Royal Intelligencers are the ones that are with Benedicta, an elite unit of the Royal Knights of Walud, led by Benedicta Harmon, who leads clandestine incursions deep into the territory of the enemy nations for myriad purposes, espionage and assassination chief among them. Yeah, so Sidolphus, founder and leader of the hideaway where he and his comrades labor and liberate bearers in dominance of servitude, a life that Sid knows all too well as he bears the burden of being the dominant of Ramu, Warden of Thunder. No longer does he fight for one nation, but for all the peoples of Valistea. Yeah, so he was... Right. Oh, makes sense. So he left where his kingdom. Got a little Benedicta card now. Commander of the Kingdom of Walud. Elite intelligencers and a true scholar of the blade who leads her loyal minions from the front. After attending the negotiations with the Dalmex at the Zenertran stronghold, where she crushed the hopes of the Republic army while encouraging those of Hugo Kupka. She parted company with her liege lord in order to lead a secret incursion into Imperial territory. Yeah, there's playing something behind the scenes that like baited Shiva into coming out and stuff. Yeah, this is Gav. Gav is this faithful scout. Hi, Gav.
Why? Because I'd had enough of you and your king's antics.
And yet here you are, stealing my branded. What are you plotting?
As if I'd tell you.
Swords don't make that noise.
Lady Benedicta, we have secured the dominant.
Ah, yes. Make sure you say that out loud.
Something isn't there.
Just cast like arrow on you. Just ran away. Use a smoke bomb. All right.
And she's gone.
Not really. Where could she have gone in 3 seconds?
she say where she was going?
No.
Then we head back to Lost Wing. One of the villagers may have heard something.
But we can't just...
Which is why I sent Gav. The man has a nose for these things. Trust me.
All right. We don't get to scrap with Benedicta yet. Had to fight one of the little Garuda minion sisters.
So, it wasn't about bears at all. They were looking for a dominant.
Yeah, that's right. Thought we were hiding the bastard. Like any of us would keep a monster like that under our roof. Oh, no offence.
When no one talked, they started rounding up everyone with a brand. And then everyone without one and all.
And locked you in the cellar, hoping sooner or later someone would break. You know, things might have been different if you'd accepted my invitation.
Oh, don't remind us. We were all saying the same thing.
This is our home, innit? Don't mean we won't
In
have
it.
what we can, though.
And that, I'll drink to.
How much was in that cup?
Oh, come hear the tale of Lord Dion the Bold, whose tamed worms 1,000 and slain the tenfold. 100 full legions the young dragoon led, and watched as 1,000,000 foes turned tail and fled. His lance levels mountains, it spans the deep. The skies over storm breaks for
Listen, Clive.
and should the
Revenge won't bring him back. It won't.
his name will live on.
13 years ago, I watched a dominant kill my brother right in front of me. And I did nothing. But now I can. I can kill the son of a bitch. And bring peace to my brother's soul. After that, whatever happens, happens.
Fate. You're content to be its slave, then?
Definitely need all those flapping drinking noises, eh? That helps. Meanwhile, at the Fortress of Doom, at
His
Caer
radiance
Norvent.
would have us believe the Imperial host invincible. Yet here we find the Empire's cornerstone teetering on the backs of a handful of cowards and cutthroats. While Bahamut may lead 100 full legions, could it be that the young prince defends a house of cards ready to topple at the slightest breeze? Tell me something. Why do you not resist? Within you lies the power to slay gods. The phoenix perished in your flames.
Oh, they have
But
the...
you do not fight.
Hmm.
You do not flee. You refuse your gift. Perhaps you are distracted. My offer still stands. Join us and you will be treated with the respect one of our kind deserves.
Lord Margrace, don't!
That was pretty deep.
I'll give you a moment to consider your options. Do be gentle with them.
So it actually is a person. So my original thoughts yesterday were wrong.
Clive. Wake up. Gav's back.
All right then.
One of the Empire's outlying strongholds, though apparently not strong enough to keep out the Royalists. The captured bearers are inside. I'm sure of it.
If Benedicta's orders are to stay in the shadows, she won't be traveling with many men. Meaning, she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by.
Including the Dominant.
So, we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
What about me?
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the care and guide those I free to safety.
And miss all the fun. Why can't he do that?
Clive doesn't have your nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best man for the job.
Well, when you put it that way.
Well.
Suppose I better scout ahead for any surprises. Don't you let him down.
I won't. All right. Shall we?
Not so fast. We wait until tomorrow.
But he's right there.
And if we leave now, we'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet. We've got one chance at this. You don't want to waste it, do you?
No.
That was quite the cutscene. Is there more? I was half ready for it to be more. The dead of night. New stock. As the story progresses, new weapons and items will become available at the Hideaways trading posts, as well as forging new recipes at the blacksmith hammer.
There's someone I want you to meet.
At this hour.
He's the owner of the tavern, and our best hope of getting a decent night's kip.
Well, we're not in the hideaway right now. We're in Lost Wing.
You're the kind man who saved Mummy. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What can I interest you in today?
No, it's still not better. Ugh. Oh boy. Better by 1. You're kind of supposed to buy things, though. Well, these would be better if upgraded. $40,000 gil for an orchestrated roll. There's gil sinks then, huh?
I trust it's all here. I hope it's to your liking.
This guy's voice, though.
You're always welcome here in Lost Wing.
Is there a smith here or no? No. Talk to this boy over here.
Quentin, my good man. It seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much. Where do you find that one?
What, him? You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Huh.
Quentin here is An old friend, one who is sympathetic to our cause.
Sympathetic. And he knows about your little sanctuary. I would never have guessed so many people were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't?
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lost Wing. Take your brand, for example. People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma, as a favor to Sid, that is. Take this. You will find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues.
A hanged man seal? Okay. He just hands you a bag of money.
This might be Imperial land.
That could loosen tongues.
It's his word that's law.
But how?
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Trust me. Everyone in Lost Wing knows what that seal means, and what it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
Let's see if this thing really works.
Yo, gather information from people nearby. Am I playing Final Fantasy 14? Going back on more of the thoughts and reviews and stuff coming out, people definitely seem to either really like or not like the sort of Yoshi P formula, which is build up to big cinematic moment, have big cinematic moment, and then cool down with a lot of just like talking and cutscenes and talking to other people. Kind of connects you with the world in that regard. Then maybe some side quests that sort of humble your character, even though the fact that you're almost like a god in some respects, or at least eventually become one. And then build back to cinematic moment, and then cinematic moment happens, and then repeat. That's very much how Final Fantasy 14 works, and that's a lot how Final Fantasy 16 works as well. Not saying it's bad, just people have brought that up as a criticism, that there is a very like ABC formula. Rising action, climactic action, falling action, rising action, climactic action, falling action, repeat.
That a hanged man I see? Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now, along with the others. Poor buggers.
These others, was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of Great Grieger's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that he weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church. And wherever the Royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you.
Yeah, isn't that what makes a good story? It can make a good story. I think the criticism gets levied against it though is because the game has a very stock standard way it progresses.
He was gone before any of us could get a good look under that hood of his.
Yeah, it's like a very standard way to progress the story, whereas other big story games that have come out recently have found ways to meld the two. So you're not just going big story moment, lots of talking and cutscenes, side quests, big story. It's like the intermixing has been different. I mean, we just got done finished playing Jedi Survivor, and that game had a lot of platforming and traversal and puzzle solving, where in those sections the story would progress, either via communications or finding out about the story, or getting logs, or being taunted by the upcoming bosses on the intercom or whatever. So it's just a different style. And again, not saying it's bad. This game is reviewing around like the 90th percentile right now across Open and Metacritic. It's between like 90 and 91, 93, somewhere in there. I don't know what the scores are currently, but yeah, just musing on what I've been absorbing about it.
Ah, Master Quinton took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Sid. Wonder what Gav will have to say about this. Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
We see a lot bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame. Now, whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say. But the Waluders certainly took a keen interest in the poor sod.
Did you get a look at him?
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have, though.
Thank you. I wonder if Sid's found anything.
We're just admiring the art for a moment. Sorry.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news.
I don't know what a scowl means.
So, a shady lad with a hood.
Yep.
And his equally shady lass.
Yep.
Much to go on. But I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon it has something to do with his partner.
What makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we? Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than suffice.
Wow.
Better than a wet rock, I suppose. My thanks, Quinton. Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services. The Royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish.
Side quest! Or probably main quest, but... Whoops. The following evening.
Well, that took longer than expected. First time dismantling the barricade? It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at the deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
Oh,
no more
that was just like a fade to black side quest? It wasn't even an actual thing we did. It's just that's what we had to do story-wise.
You should be so lucky.
All right. That's awkward. I was expecting to like have to go do side quests for Quentin and then go about the rest of the story. The Hymns of Gregor.
Weep not, my children, for hope is not yet lost. Keep faith in your hearts, and the goddess Skriga will not forsake you.
But there's an A in it. It's like how there's an H in herb. Man, I can't see actual anything. I don't know if there's a way to go. It's not the way to go. This is that downstairs section that I found earlier. Okay, we go this way.
Nothing down here but dust and cobwebs. Unless you're here to help me get rid of them.
Well, apparently giant barrels of ale or wine or both. It's definitely immersive. I'll give it that. But I am now holding W. Well, I was holding forward, but that makes sense too. Oh, this is not the way to go. What the frick? Do I... Oh my god. It apparently is not the way to go. Oh boy.